Want free COD points? Ain't got money. Stop using Razorback. Listen here, buddy. There's a link in the description. I want you to tap. Click that. Earn points. Download the app. Yo, what is up, guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. And in today's video, I got my first nuke in Infinite Warfare. This nuke was 100% solo, me playing by myself, and it is with the FHR-40 Havoc, which is the SMG variant of the SMG that has the nuke variant attached. And I'm actually pretty hyped I got this nuke. Now, this was my first one, because the reason why I got this nuke is basically because I was running Scavenger, because they raised level cap up to level 35 now. So when I hit level 32, I got Scavenger. I was able to use that, and I wouldn't run out of ammo. And this was, you know, I went super hard for the nuke here. I played very defensively, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm usually a rushing type player, but for my first Atomizer strike, or my first nuke, I played it very slow in this gameplay. I still end up with over 50 kills, I believe, and only a few deaths, so it is a pretty good gameplay. But I get this nuke, and I almost get a double. I'm like halfway to the double, because the cool thing about this game is when you get the nuke or the atomizer strike, you don't have to kill yourself like in Modern Warfare 3. You'd have to jump off the map and then go for the double Moab. You can just automatically go for the double right away, which I think is an amazing feature, and props to Infinity Ward for adding that. And this is my first one, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about it, and it's absolutely awesome. I'm very, very hyped that I got this first one. And now obviously once you get your first one out of the way, I'm going to start going for some more rush happy ones and some more, you know, faster nukes and stuff like that. Of course, we have the whole year to get nukes, but one thing that is really concerning is that the nuke variants are only on certain guns. You know, it's only on the NV4 for assault rifles, and it's only on the FHR-40 for SMGs. So I'll talk a bit about how I want them to fix that, as well as some tips for getting a nuke and a class setup and stuff like that. If you guys all could, you guys have been supporting the videos crazy lately. I want to do a double upload for you guys tonight, so if you guys could smash up 2,000 likes in this video, I'll definitely have another video up late night for you guys, and that would be absolutely amazing if you guys could hit 2,000 likes. I would really appreciate that. Also, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Of course, I'm going to be keeping up with Infinite Warfare, all the news and Infinite Warfare stuff when that game comes out, and obviously during the beta, and Black Ops 3. A lot of people ask me, am I still going to be uploading Black Ops 3? And we still have a few weeks of Black Ops 3 left, and I have quite a few videos planned of that. So let's talk a bit about it. The first thing is the nuke variants. I really hope they add a nuke variant for every single gun. Now, I was thinking about this. Why do they only have the nuke variants on certain guns? Honestly, I think that they might add nuke variants in supply drops for the other guns, or maybe they'll just come out with the full game, you know, because this is the beta. It does show a lot. The beta does show us a lot. I'd say it probably shows us 80 to 90% of the game, but hopefully there is some stuff they are hiding and some stuff that they're going to be showing us later about this game, you know, the potentially more prototype variants, you know, more variants to get nukes with other weapons, because it's going to be pretty boring if all year whenever I get a nuke gameplay, it's always going to be with the FHR-40 and the NV4, which those are two of the best guns in the game. Those guns are probably both in the top 5 guns of the game, probably in the top 3 guns of the game. Honestly, I'd say FHR-40, Karma 45, and the NV4 are the top 3 guns in the game. But it's going to be, you know, get boring getting a nuke with the same gun over and over and over and over again. And basically, let me talk a bit about the class setup of how I got this. Now, as far as my specialist or my combat rig, what I ran was the Merc with the Steel Dragon, although I didn't use the Steel Dragon at all, and Man of Arms as my trade. And basically, the reason I ran Man at Arms is because it makes you start out with full ammo. So basically, when you go on these streaks, you have to get 25 kills in a row with this specific weapon. So I can't pick up a weapon when I'm out of ammo. I can't do anything like that. And that's why I have to run Man at Arms, so I get that super duper ammo. And then of course the class up that I used, I'll show it for you guys up on the screen right now. It is with the FHR-40, Grip, Quick Draw, and Extended Mags. And then I run Blast Shield as my first perk. No dexterity. You don't really need it on this thing. It has 60 bullets, honestly. Dexterity is nice, and it's a nice feature, especially if you're running a secondary. But this thing has 60 damn bullets. And I have, you know, extended mags, obviously, so reloading, if I take my time on the reload, it's not going to be that much of a problem as long as I slow down the gameplay style, which obviously I was already playing slow. I was basically just patrolling the middle portion of this map, you know, the middle right side or the middle left side, depending on which way you're looking at it from, and that's how I was able to do that. Then as far as my second perks, I run Hardline to help me get these UAVs and counter UAVs, which is obviously the non-lethal setup. Advanced UAV is probably going to be the thing, you know, UAV, counter UAV, advanced UAV, that's probably going to be the go-to when the actual actual game comes out, especially if they buff the advanced UAV a little bit, because I think the thing is pretty strong, but it could use a few buffs. You know, obviously that's from my experience at COD XP. It's kind of weird how they let us play more at COD XP than they did, or not play more, but get more stuff in the game than they did on the beta. But it's going to be non-lethals. That's the best way to do it. And then obviously I have a hardline and then scavenger. Scavenger combined with man-at-arms, you're going to have no ammo problems. As you guys see in this gameplay, I have literally no ammo problems. My ammo is already always filled up to the top, and that's obviously awesome because I need to get 25 kills with this certain gun. And then my third perk is going to be, I believe it's Pinpoint for this one. Pinpoint is a pretty cool third perk. Third perk, you can basically run whatever you want. Marksman could be cool as well. It's all up to personal preference there. Now, how did I get this nuke? Now, obviously, it's my first one ever. I played very defensive. I basically just patrolled this way and I found a safe way. Now this game doesn't really work too well for rushers at this point. Now apparently they're doing some updates to the time to kill, the snipers and stuff like that. But at this point in the game, the health regen is too slow and the guns kill too fast to be very successful as a rusher. And that's just the honest truth as of it right now. The SMGs are very powerful, but you really need to play it sort of how I played it in this gameplay if you want to get high streaks, which is using the SMGs to patrol close quarter situations. You know, an SMG could be used to rush, get all up in the enemy spawns and destroy them, or it could be used the way I'm using it here, which is keeping my engagements at close range and keeping them to engagements that I can win. Now, when the first half ends on this thing, I'm like 2 or 3, no, I was like 4 or 5 maybe off of the nuke. I come into the second side here and I get my de-atomizer strike and I was super duper hyped. Now, if you guys don't know how it works, basically how the de-atomizer strike works, which is basically the new name for the nuke, the Chem Strike, the Moab, you know, I don't know why they change the name every single year, the DNA Bomb as well. It would be kind of cool if they kept the name the same every single year, but they do end up changing it, you know, which is whatever. I mean, I don't really care. It just would be a lot more simple if it was called the Moab every single year. Anyway, how it works is it works like a nuke in Team Deathmatch. If you're playing Team Deathmatch or probably like Free-for-all, basically a game mode that's not an objective game mode, the nuke will end the game. It'll end the game. It'll be like a Modern Warfare 2 nuke. However, if you're playing a game mode like Domination or any objective game mode, the nuke acts as a Moab. As you guys can see me calling it in right here. It takes a second and then the countdown comes in on the bottom. The countdown is very cool, and how the nuke blows up is honestly really cool. It basically kills everyone on the enemy team, which is absolutely awesome, gives you some points, and it really is reminiscent of the Modern Warfare 3 Moab. I absolutely love it. So, some tips on how to get this. At the state the game is in right now, you need Man of Arms, you need Scavenger. Now, the variants that you're going to need is either the NV4 Fallout, which how you get that one is you build up to it by building up salvage points. You know, the beta has been giving us free salvage points pretty much daily, so you should have enough salvage points to get the NV4 Fallout right now, which is the legendary variant, so you got to work your way up from the normal, common, rare, legendary. And then to get this one, the FHR 40 Havoc, I believe it's called. Yeah, that's definitely what it's called. I know exactly what it's called. You need to complete mission teams, and mission teams are very, very easy to complete. You just have to, you know, play them, and basically you select your mission team before the game, you complete the challenge, which the challenges are so damn easy. They're literally like, get 5 kills with this, get 1 kill close range. That's literally a challenge. Just get 1 kill close range, get 1 kill with a with any sort of payload. You know, it's stuff that's very, very simple. 5 kills with an LMG, I think, is one. And once you get up to level 22, I believe it is, you unlock this FHR Havoc variant, which is pretty cool. I also have the Epic variant, which is called, I forget what that one's called, but that one of the FHR has like a built-in elo sight with it and actually gives you some health back when you get a kill. I think that one is very cool as well, but obviously it would kind of suck if you go on a huge streak but you don't have the nuke variant on, which is sort of weird. I wish the nuke was built in like on Modern Warfare 3, how you always have the Moab available. It doesn't matter what setup you're using. I think that would honestly be better. I mean, does it really matter? It's not like people are going to be dropping de-atomizer strikes every single game. I don't see why they made it have to come in variants. it is kind of annoying, but I mean, I'm just happy there's something in the game. I mean, I did honestly expect this and predict this because it is an Infinity Ward game. If you think about every Infinity Ward game, they've always had something since Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and COD Ghost. They've all had their own sort of variant of the nuke in them. And of course, Advanced Warfare, which I think a lot of people, if they weren't, like if you don't follow Call of Duty a lot of people probably think Infinite Warfare is the sequel to Advanced Warfare, which it's not, but the branding and how the game looks is very similar. So I see why some people could think that. And that one also had the DNA bomb, which was absolutely sick. It had the DNA bomb and the vicious medal, while this one has the Atomizer strike and the Juggernaut medal, which I end up getting both in this gameplay, of course, because I go on like a 40 gun streak, which is actually very impressive. This is a pretty good gameplay. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please, guys, if you made it to the end, comment nuke down in the comment section down below. Drop a like on this thing. 2,000 likes. I'd absolutely love that. Hopefully my tips help you guys to get these, you know, get your own Atomizer strike. Thanks for watching. Sub for Cookie and Olicky, and I'm out. Peace.